to another Wednesday whiskey review from your boys, the Buffalo Happy Hour. Today we got Elijah Craig Single Barrel.
Yep.
And it's coming from our friends over at Colonial Wine and Spirits. Michael, tell them a little bit about them.
Well, first, for those wondering why I was giggling, I would say it would be on Patreon, but it's not. Just know that Derek and I are absolute train wrecks. But here we are. So Colonial Wine and Spirits located... Oh, all right, see you later.
Good. Keep going. Just making sure we're good.
All right, bye-bye. They're located at Five Corners in Orchard Park, right near the Lowe's, the Tops of Delta Sonics. Who is that? Tully's? Taffy's?
Taffy's.
Yeah, wonderful.
Welcome to Moe's.
Oh, yeah, there's a Moe's, too.
There's a Moe's there.
There's a Wendy's. Anyways.
There's a lot of stuff there.
So this is actually in stock. They have a lot of the options for Elijah Craig. It's where their single barrel picks are in the store. They have a huge selection across the board if you're not just interested in bourbons, though, just to keep it on brand and on track for the script read as Derek decides to desert us again. But this is a barrel proof. It is 119 proof. It's 10 years, 9 months old, and batch is Alpha 124. So we're excited to try it. This is something that we wanted to review for a while. Finally got our hands on it from them. So we'll do a quick review of it. And if you're new here, we are going to basically go over label branding, nose, initial taste, ending note, final rating, and if we would have it in our collection, post rating. So this is review number 218. We did buy this with our own money. It was not given to us, but it doesn't matter. We are still very, very honest if we like something or not. So full disclaimers on our website and inside of our link tree. But Derek, what do you think on Elijah Craig? I mean, it's always a real cork.
Yeah, definitely. Just want to point out too for all y'all that may be not as familiar with some of the terminology, single barrel and these kind of limited releases where they basically partner with a liquor store to release it. This is going to be based off of their like what they feel like their customers would appreciate. And we'll get into the differences between what the customer will appreciate versus what the staff appreciates, because that's a very fine battle that you have to constantly have when you make these single barrels. Is not make, like, if we did a single barrel, I mean, we did one, but if we did actually one and we had to be a profitable business, it would be very difficult for you and I to do it because our palates are destroyed. So it's always a battle between making something that you think your customers will enjoy, but you also enjoy, versus something that solely you would enjoy. So as we go into this, that's definitely the lens I believe that they went with this one, is compared to the other one that's going to be definitely more for them. So just wanted to throw that out there. This is going to be this isn't something that you can go to your local liquor store and pick up the exact same tasting profile, because it's a single barrel. It's never going to be the same. It'll be similar, but never be the same. So just wanted to throw that out there. Elijah Craig, I always love that. It's a real cork, and I always love that beefy top. You know, it's kind of like that thick boy right up top. One of my biggest pet peeves is when they do a smaller top to the cork and you have to struggle to kind of get a grip on it. That's one of the major flaws there. They have just a regular plastic wrap, so the plastic wrap isn't super exciting. It's just shrink wrapped onto it, basically. The bottle shape is sweet. Obviously, everything is legendary with the actual bottle and the labeling itself. So I would go A, check.
A.
Yeah, A. I'll go
A. I agree.
A flat. Boom.
So for the...
Also, too, just also to know, I like that the bottle has that lip there. That way you can rest the lip on the glass while you pour and it's not shaking around.
Much easier to pour. The pouring experience was superb. But moving on, it is... It's darker in color, which I do like. It clings to the surface of the Glencairn, and it did pour pretty thick and slow.
Yeah, it's definitely like a copper.
Yeah.
For sure.
So, for the nose, what are you picking up?
I mean, straight Kentucky.
Yes. This
is where I, like, when you know Kentucky whiskey, you know Kentucky whiskey, and it's very difficult to mess that up. This is a very, very consistent Kentucky nose, which is a little bit of butterscotch, but primarily very oaky. You got that caramel, butterscotch, vanilla. It's a very traditional Kentucky nose. Other than that, you're kind of getting a little bit of that high proof smell where it's burning kind of the back end of your nose if you're sniffing aggressively. We never recommend sniff aggressively, but if you do, you kind of get a little tingling in the nose, but not much.
I am picking up a little toffee, but I really had to dive
Yeah.
into it because, again, with Kentucky, it's so status quo and stereotypical when it comes to a nose. But I don't hate it. It's just, it is what it is type situation. I would go a B.
Yeah, I'll go B. It's pretty consistent. I agree.
I agree. Initial taste. It's a hot 119. That just decimated my tongue. It coated my
Yeah.
tongue and then it like sizzled it.
Yeah, the first sip of whiskey today, being a 119 boy,
That'll wake you up.
I felt like you're saying, as soon as it touched the tongue, it kind of evaporated.
Yeah.
And I didn't get a ton of anything on the initial taste. Now that it's subsiding and kind of soaking into my tongue, I'm getting a lot on the ending note, which I do like. But that thing evaporated in the right initial time when you put it in your mouth, pause. And then as it went down, it kind of gave me a deep, deep hug, like all the way.
Oh
down
yeah,
here.
that's in
Like,
your stomach.
that thing-
Yeah, this is not a high hug or a medium hug. It's low in your belly. So I am getting caramel. I don't know how to say it based on where you are in the world. One of those.
Waterfalls of caramel.
And sugar is what I'm getting on the initial taste. The ending note is where I'm getting some other options, but the initial taste is all heat. I don't hate it, but it makes you know, hey, this is a 119, but it doesn't drink 119. This drinks like 130.
And it sticks with you too. Like, you know, when you go to Barbill and you order regular, like medium wing or regular barbecue wings and they're sticky, but then you get that hot sticky and it just sticks and it just burns until it doesn't anymore.
I like when we
That's
talk
what I
about
get.
food.
Yeah, me too. That's what I feel like with this because it's very viscous. Gina was making fun of me today about my use of the word viscous because I like that word, but it's very thick inside, right?
Yes. So, where would you rate the initial taste? I'm at an A- because it's a totally different experience from what I expected. I didn't think it'd be that hot, honestly. And I like hotter whiskeys, higher proof.
Yeah, but isn't it kind of taken away from the initial taste though from you?
No, it's a different experience, which is what I like. Because sometimes, depending on the higher proof, what you can get is more of a, you might get more of a tasting profile that you were almost open to,
Yeah.
like the distiller's cut from Devil's River is hot, but it's very flavor forward, and it's like heat second. This is opposite, and I like that just because it's different from what we're used to. I feel like we're really used to flavor and then making it well rounded, and it kind of coats the palate,
Yeah.
and then it's very symmetrical, and then it, oh wow, this fell off, and now we're into the ending note where this is just like punching you in the face. Hey brother, I'm here, you know, and it's like I'm not going away.
Yeah, no, I can appreciate that. I still think that I'm at a B plus, so let's maybe A check.
Hey, check. I agree.
I think with this too, the more that you drink it, the more
Angry you get.
Yeah.
We put holes in drywall.
the more times that you want to beat your wife. No, just kidding, clearly kidding. But the more you drink it, the more you can appreciate the initial taste and try to get deeper into that initial taste. Not any note. We're still not talking any note. But the more that I drink it, the more I'm picking up pie crust on the initial taste. Not any note. But like peeling back that fire, you're getting a lot of pie crust in my opinion.
You have to chew to get to it, though.
Yeah.
Great call. I agree.
I agree.
Ending note, I'm getting vanilla and toffee. There's still some wood sugar on the ending note that kind of rounds it out for me. I don't hate that at all. But when you chew this, it definitely opens it up a bit. We don't have our dropper, our non-homogeneous, homogeneous stem lock, leaf lock water, which, yeah, I don't care. It's fine. It's not a big deal.
Open it up, bud.
There it is.
Let's open this pit up.
Okay. So you went to one Blink-182 concert. So I don't know if I need that. I don't know if I need that drop of water.
Yeah, we know you're a serial killer.
No. There's no bodies in my crawl space. I'm not like that weird dude in the mid-states. There's a Netflix documentary about him. I can't remember his name. If you remember what I'm referencing, drop his name in the comments. I think he's got like 3 names. Wayne something. I don't know. I can't
John
remember.
Wayne Gacy.
Oh, yeah. John Wayne Gate. There it is. We went to criminal justice college together.
This open it up a little bit. You're getting a little more flavors, but it's not anything dramatically different than what you would expect. So I don't think that it's necessary for you to pour another pour just to get that.
Sounds good. Where would you rate the ending note? I'm B.
I would still kind of put pie crust, like buttered, maybe like buttered toast a little bit in the ending note. It's very, very hot though. Even after, I'm still getting a little bit of a burn down, like a higher hug as it goes on. Like this is a very...
Other people that do reviews may take a break after this. We will not.
No, we will not. But I think this is a very interesting product because it hits you, like, the more that you enjoy it, the different the experience is.
That's a
As
great
weird
job
as
by
that
Elijah
is.
Craig.
Yeah, it's very good.
That's a really good turnaround because normally you can pick something up for $40-$50 and you're like, okay, like I know exactly what I'm getting, no problem. It's very similar to Four Roses, but when you're diving into something like this, it's a different element from them, and I do appreciate that. So B.
Yeah, I'll go B.
B, final rating. Derek, give me that final countdown.
3, 2, 1.
86. Yeah, 85.5. Great review. Great job on this. Colonial, thank you so much for allowing us to try this and having it in your store. If you're interested in picking this bottle up, it is for sale currently at Colonial Wine and Spirits. They will ship it to you if you were in the great state of New York. Because of legal elements, they can't necessarily ship it across state lines. So if you are into that, then definitely go on their website, check it out, and use BHH at checkout for the discount. So thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. Again, and girls, this is review number 218. And we will see you all next week for another fun-filled one after we let you know if you would have this in your collection. Derek, would you have this in your collection?
Yeah, I think so. Just because I think that this product really does a good job
Yeah.
of changing over time. Like even with those first couple sips, I think that as you have it open and like you go back maybe in an hour, which we probably will, and then another hour after that, which we probably will again, and then probably another hour after that, you get to just experience different. I'm happy you caught on after that third hour, so I was going to keep going. But I feel like the experience is a little bit different, which I do like. It's changing as you're getting acclimated to the proof. It's not a very high proof, but it tastes very high. That's a very important differentiator there, is it doesn't have to be super hot for it to taste super hot. I mean, 119 is hot, but it's nothing crazy.
No.
It just tastes very, very hot. So the more that you have it, the more you get acclimated to it, especially since this is the first one of the day. I think it's just going to change over time, and I like this product. I would have it. Do you know what it sells for?
Yeah, it's like $60.
$60. That's
Yeah. Great pickup. So make sure that you swing on over to Colonial. And again, tell them we sent you. We appreciate it. And use BHH at checkout. So thank you guys.
Thank you for tuning in. And please, if you are going to drink something while you watch us and do a little review, we always recommend for you to drink responsibly, be a good person. And Michael.
Do not litter.
We're out.